Cek cek. Cepat. Apa Sandy? Buru-buru dah. Apa kocak? Steam. Oh, belum ada gua buka. Emang penting kah? Udah lah gak jadi. Coba cari yang lain dah, yang lain. Teman lu ada yang lain nggak? Gua takut kena hack ntar. Akun Steam gua. Kita lanjut eFootball guys ya. Ada pembaruan harusnya hari ini setelah maintenance. Udah download kah? Ada download kayaknya ini. Berapa giga ya? Yo, nggak ada download besar guys. Rodrigo de Paul, oke. Hadiah divisi ya. Spanyol 2010 guys. Buru celah. CB-CB semua ya. 3 orang kah? Iya 3 aja. Masih belum bisa kita belanjakan, guys. Koinnya. Rodrigo boleh. Jangkar nggak sih? Box to box, guys. Udah banyak box to box. Paket nggak ada yang baru. Keluarin Spanyol kek. Biar ada di La Fuente-nya. Ini doang nih. Ini ntar sore ya? Tanggal 16 jam 3, guys. Berarti jam 7 nanti nih. Jam... Iya, jam 7. Nggak ada sih. Yang baru itu aja. Final Start kemarin. Ini siapa yang keluar nih ya? Kalau 4 orang pemain Argentina sih. Sama Spanyol. Seragam. Nggak ada yang baru, guys. Gue kira bakal ada update besar. Pandemi. Nggak ada ya. Oke, untuk musim depan ya, Barcola fase 13 telah dimulai. Barcola Prancis, saya produktif, melengkung jauh. Apa nih? Akselerasi kilat, guys. Bradley Barcola boleh. Barcola ini finishingnya kurang ya. Hmm. Ah, lawan AI aja dulu kali ya. Oh ini, guys, ini ada kayak ini. Baru diupdate semua. Santai dulu lah kali ya. Cari-cari koin dulu, nabung. Oh, Haaland kali ya. Haaland dan Brand. Tumben
Well, the
kartunya
opening day of any
dipakai.
competition is
Ini
special
Ivan
for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our
belum post
live
divisi
coverage.
gua.
I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved.
Randomnya aja udah.
Colours vivid and
gelap ya?
vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So, time for the anthems.
Kafu dipakai lah bang. Oke itu emang iya. Gratisan soalnya dia, bukan lebih bagus Zanetti.
So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become
Spain versus
the norm
Agony.
in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and
Kan bisa
inside the
kiri
box.
Zanetti, kanan Kafu.
And he has to link up with that
Zanetti
midfield
kalau
and
ditaruh
bring
kiri,
everybody into play,
kakinya bagus
which
nggak?
ensures a more
Buat
cohesive
crossing
system.
nggak bagus kan? Setahu gue kaki kirinya nggak kuat sih. Coba kita cek ya. Gelok, Nike. Tumben aja nih. Ada sepatu sampai gitu. Gua kan kaki lemah, kadang-kadang aku rasa kaki lemah tinggi. Pakai outside lah. Gak paham gua apa outside tuh. Skill tambahan kah? Tinggi sih kaki kiri guys.
And we're underway. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looking for
Terus kaki
options
lemahnya
for
tinggi tuh.
movement.
Iya.
That's a shame because it was
Tahu
such a
gua.
good decision.
Skill tambahan bahasa Indonesia lengkung luar. Kalau crossing perlu emang pakai lengkung luar gitu. Ngaruh kah? Jalan nggak dia? Spanyol menang 3, Argentina 2. Iya kah?
Now it's Haaland.
Lumayan nih.
Distributed tidily. Kendi.
Ini prediksi kah?
Burerat.
Lama guys. Peringkat 3 dulu kita lihat ya.
Pass somewhat off target. Dani Olmo. Yamal. And the counter is on. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Goes for goal!
Waduh.
Off the post. Serginho's cross. That's good.
Dulu bang,
defensive
dulu pas zaman
concentration.
Dani Alves pakai tuh. Oh gitu. Oke, gue tambahin dulu ntar nih.
Indonesia have it back and can go again. It's a searching pass. And he's there to clear it. One gone. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Passing is crisp and sharp. No goals as yet.
Santai dulu lah ya.
Burerat. It's just beyond his reach. Haaland. Now it's Yamal.
The Paul mantap
Got
nggak?
to
The
make
Paul.
this nice and quick.
Rijkaard. That's destined for the flank. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Shoot.
Great chance! And he's found the net!
Gratisan dulu loh bang, belum coba tapi startnya bagus.
And the trademark
Udah
move
gratisan
ends with the
ini kan,
inevitable
The Paul udah.
classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
23 minutes is number 14, Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland.
Emang namanya ada tulisan Broad Haaland gitu.
Erling Haaland.
Kok kayak kepanjangan gitu namanya. Bukannya Haaland doang. Gratisan gacha bang. Oh iya, yang 17 itu ya. Gua mau sampein 20 dulu sih ininya. Biar sekalian kalau nggak dapat langsung bisa milih gitu.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the
Masih
build-up.
17, 3 lagi kurang guys.
And the two sides separated by the game's only
Seharusnya udah 20
breakthrough
bang.
moment to this point.
Lah,
1-0 the
belum
score.
gua 17 masih. Sekarang udah 21.
Gives it back.
Belum
Really
kocak.
getting no time to think on the ball here.
Salah di mana gua? Gua 17 sih.
The ball goes in. And a header! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in.
Dan gua nggak pernah.
Guardiola.
Lah, event AI nggak lu mainin. Oh iya, ada event AI ya.
Serginho going face to face with his great rival. He's had a shot!
Iya ingat gua.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
Masih ada nggak sih? Masih sih.
Plays it
Sih.
across. He leaps
Belum gua
for it.
mainin guys.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Itu yang fleksibel. Iya, tahu gua. Yang gambar Lionel Messi kan?
That is lovely. Dani Olmo will not want to lose out here. Towering header.
Belok kanan Zanetti umpannya.
They are purring, truly purring. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland.
Welcome Anwar Ibrahim. Dia loh sampai belok begitu namanya Halan.
Indonesia are
Bisa
sitting
panjang
pretty,
gitu ya.
2-0 up.
Yeah, it's all happening
Masalah
now. There's
lisensi
been
kayaknya ini.
an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Dani Olmo conjures time and space where few can, and he's picked out the run. It is a corner. Oh, great leap! He will be livid with himself.
Haaland clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Yamal. Cafu. And here's Yamal. Pinches it off him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no
Tuh
way
offset
through.
perlu buat belah umpan bang.
Mickelson.
Gitu.
Played out to the left flank. Burirat. That's a promising
Kalau
position.
offset tuh nendangnya pakai ini kan,
lovely
pakai
feed, he is
punggung
such a
kaki
good
gitu kan.
mover. He's in plenty of space here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Yamal. Rijkaard.
Berarti dia tetap pakai kaki kanan, cuman pakai
Jamal.
punggungnya gitu.
So, a temporary halt to the action. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Indonesia clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into
Ini ada
this,
pemain Indo nggak
so
sih?
they have to be
Buriram.
alert.
Indonesia firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline.
Siapa yang di Buriram ya? Rasana, Thailand ya? Gue kira Buriram.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
So we're off again. One gone. Great vision. Serginho. Zanetti, the man synonymous with solidity. Howson. Adams. Looking for a runner.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Crossing.
And the keeper beats it away. And it's Guardiola. The ball has bounced loose now. But that has not gone well. Serginho. Oh, well played. One gone. Mickelson. One gone. Burirat. Yotsangwal. Indonesia with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. Zanetti. Haaland currently being consciously targeted.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Mickelson. Tries to play it through. Showing good feet. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Serginho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Plays it in low. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Can he get on the
Nitsa
end
kok
of
masih
this?
ada panggilan komentatornya, padahal kan udah
For a shot!
gak lisensi, nggak tahu ya.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's there to belt it away. Ambitious ball here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Haaland. Out towards the flank. Oh, nicely intercepted. Mickelson. One gone. Chanatip.
Harusnya di lisensi lagi nggak sih?
Now it's Haaland. Threads one in. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Now there's a fine ball.
Gelo.
Diving header! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their
Masa iya
foes.
Konami kalah guys sama FC buat nyari lisensi?
Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Well, it's very well played
Kurang
because
target
it's
buat
so easy
dari
to get
gacha
those
kok
wrong.
ini player.
Three 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Good Sungwal. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Think that's a corner? Yes, it is. They've played it short. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Guardiola. Rijkaard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Haaland. And here's Yamal. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. And Yamal engages and forces him off the ball. Indonesia are almost home and dry now. Cafu. And here's Dani Olmo. And here's Haaland. Serginho receives it in a good position here. He'll try to keep this alive. In once more. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Thank you S2 UPQ. Gimana cara baca?
5 minutes left on the clock. And it's Serginho. One gone.
Welcome sekedar hiburan.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Knocks it into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He is just caressing the ball. Oh, important interception. One gone. Mickelson. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Chanatip. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Indonesia looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Haaland taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone
Hello,
pumped.
attendees. This
Takes me
is
back.
a lost children's announcement.
So thank you.
Yang mana tuh ya? Yang ini kayaknya guys. Yang Messi ini guys, 6 hari ini. Berapa kita? 1, 2, 17, 18, 19. Ini belum juga. Ini ada lagi rupanya guys. Satu, 2. Ini 21 harusnya udah. Kalau sama yang Messi tadi. Nggak apa-apa lah, kita selesaikan aja sekalian ini. Ini masih jauh semua kah? Ekuador aja lisensi.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're ready now for the anthems. That was special. Now stand by for this.
Mantap kali musiknya. Kayak Halloween guys. Welcome Paijo.
With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
So it's down to business here. Gerrard reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
Ah, such a clever touch. Aimed at the far side. Cleared without hesitation. Indonesia are looking to break at pace. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. And again, they're pressing effectively.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, outsmarting him this time. And the counter is on. Dani Olmo. Now it's Valencia.
Welcome, Sofiullah.
Out towards the flank. He's a sharp little ball here. That's been cut out, well played. Both sides exercising caution for now. Cafu looking for the run. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Yamal. Waduh, crossing.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Mario dikasih crossing.
That's a good foray he's making.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Can he get it through? It's a promising position. That's an excellent interception. Gerrard. Oh, they can break here. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Ecuador really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Incapuyi. And that has left him in a heap. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. That's a good ball out wide. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Valencia. Caicedo. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Romario. Pass somewhat off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Rijkaard. Yamal. Now it's Dani Olmo. Cafu. And here's Dani Olmo. Caicedo. And he cuts out the supply. Howson. And it's Zanetti. Rijkaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through.
Oh gitu ya kalau crossing.
Played back in. And he's taking no chances there. That's destined for the flank. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Great chance! Big
Mantap.
moment! Massive goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
Número 12.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Indonesia have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, that's fabulous. Indonesia leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Howson. Played towards the other side.
Good ball, that too.
And he's picked out the run. He's found a way through.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
And that signals the end of the first period. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Indonesia just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Indonesia leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. That gets us going once more. Indonesia currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Well read, nice interception. Now it's from Mario. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Valencia. And Caicedo. Incapuyi.
Indonesia couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Dani Olmo. This is promising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Caicedo. Now that's a lovely exchange. No, he's just misjudged that one. So what can they make of this? The referee's awarded a free kick. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Tries to play it through. Space for him to turn and look. In towards the back stick. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Valencia. Played out to the left flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Gerrard. Dani Olmo conjures time and space where few can. Almost an hour gone. That pass isn't the best.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's looking wide. He is through here. Cleared away. And it's Gerrard. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That's a cute ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
Tacho
Nice.
gets and the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Cambio en Ecuador. Número 19.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Número
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. That is good strength. Cleared away. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Just about up to 75 minutes. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Diaz gets into a good position. One-nil as we head towards the end. Played out wide. Capier, he's on it, can he get away? He is just caressing the ball. Now the cross.
Ecuador truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Indonesia nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Indonesia moments now away from seeing this one out. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he welcomes it in.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
And that has put paid to that. Rijkaard. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Out for a throw.
Ntar guys, gue izin asar dulu bentar ya.
Nicely aimed pass. And that is as far as it goes. Indonesia have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Romario voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I was expecting this game to be put to bed a lot earlier, especially when the opponent struggled to get back into it. They could have shown greater
Señoras y
potency.
señores, les informamos que podrán escuchar
So
la
many thanks to
transmisión
Jim
por radio
Beglin.
del
That's all
partido.
we have. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're ready now for the anthems. That was special. Now stand by for this. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
There's the whistle, and here we go.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Now it's Diaz. Yamal. Romario. It's a really well-measured ball. Showing good feet. Passing is crisp and he's having a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Now it's Diaz. There's the shot! He's scored! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
After 14 minutes is number 18, Luis Diaz.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Now the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary.
Algeria really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Romario, chance here to counter. Shifted it to the flank. Good ball, good take. Goes for a shot! And he's stuck it away. And they're threatening to fly away here. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 12, Romario.
Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Dani Olmo can so cleverly bypass the press. This is a promising build-up. Cafu does really well to win the ball there. Adams. And Diaz. And it's Zanetti. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, that's a key interception. Spread to the right. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that was asking just too much of him. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Romario. Now it's Dani Olmo.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
Chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. It's a promising position. Oh, that's neat. He's having a hit! Defending of the desperate variety. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Tries to cross. He's rising! Oh, not the best of headers.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
He's in plenty of space here. Keeper's dealt with that. Diaz gets it away. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That signals the end of the first period. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Indonesia clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Indonesia looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
Down to business again. Threads one in. Rijkaard. Looking for a runner. Takes a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
The goal scorer for Indonesia.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Indonesia find a position of real strength now. That pass has been well intercepted. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Zanetti gets it clear. Out towards the flank. Diaz going forward.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Diaz will not want to... And Romario! No, he's missed it.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift. Indonesia are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Nicely weighted ball. Algeria can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Knocks it out wide. And that has been knocked clear. Cross flung, towering header! And that's a good finish. Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
The attendance for this match was
Tunisia are at the peak
81,007.
of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Guardiola. Howson. Romario under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And it's hoisted clear. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, that's fabulous. Plenty to aim at here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Substitution for Algeria, number 11. Coming on to replace him is...
That's put paid to the
number
danger.
18.
Stood up well to him there. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Zanetti is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Guardiola. Now Howson. And it's Rijkaard. Cafu. Dani Olmo. Now it's Diaz. It's just beyond his reach.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's gone loose. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Half an hour gone in the second half. Great vision. So no flag here. Cross needs to be good.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. No, that's been intercepted. Spread out to the left. And they can counter here. And this is Romario. And here's Guardiola. Played out wide. Zanetti engages and forces him off the ball.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's had it taken off him. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that is as far as it goes. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Romario, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Kita hari ini menyelesaikan event aja dulu guys ya. Kita habisin.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're ready now for the anthems.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like the full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. And we're underway. Zanetti. Now the cross. Zanetti. Cafu. Guardiola.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Now it's Haaland, spread it left. Serginho, oh that's fabulous. And it's Guardiola. Serginho, big chance! Oh, that's fabulous! He's got himself an absolute peach. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Number 27, Serginho. Serginho. Serginho.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Some really good ball movement. Haaland.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He is through here. Played out to the left flank. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's a pretty loose pass. Mexico are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Rijkaard. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Yamal. He was under real pressure there. And that has been cleared. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Cafu is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Great work on the overlap. That's a decent clearance. Crossed in once more. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's there to a chance! And he's stuck it away! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they want another.
After 31
A
minutes,
truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Mexico restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Cafu. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. passing is crisp and sharp. And now the breakaway. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Danny Olmo! Oh, it's hit the post! No, just not quite.
I think his reaction says everything there, Peter. Just a fraction inside. That's all he needed to be.
Guardiola. That's been slipped through. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, shooting chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Chance, surely! Oh, crossbar!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. The final seconds now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Guardiola, pass somewhat off target. And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
And a quick announcement for the benefit
So
of
it's one
anybody
each.
who's found
How are you
themselves
seeing
a
it,
little
Jim?
lost today.
Well, it's definitely
Please
been a
look at the
game
screen
where
for
both
information
sides
on
have
how to
tried
find your
to
way
play to their
around
own
this
strengths,
stadium.
and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
The second half then, just getting going. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Quality ball. Out towards the flank. Now he's got space here. Out of play for a goal kick. Ball's played through. It's a promising position. Ball in towards the middle. Cleared without hesitation and smartly reclaimed. That's very neat. Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Chooses to go cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's a sharp pass. That's Guardiola. Played out towards the right wing. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross goes in there. Cleared away. Crossed in again. Cafu can get it clear. Howson with the clearance. Indonesia have
Welcome,
the chance
Rabia
to go the
sampai.
other way.
Hello, ini imbang kah?
Tries to pass it through.
Waduh, gol.
Chance for a shot.
Waduh, harus kita balas ini guys.
Goal, Mexico.
Di bawah Meksiko.
They've done it. It was coming. They have their reward.
Terus kita mainin ini mah.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Aneh komputer ya.
Choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Mario.
Romario.
Jauhan sih.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And here's Romario. That looks a decent ball.
Kalah guys.
Indonesia
Harusnya ke Romario
really
tadi.
might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He's had it taken off him. Dani Olmo. Romario. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a really well-measured ball. And here's Dani Olmo. He's found a way through. And that has sent him sprawling.
Mental.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Diaz is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him.
Kelas cuy bertahannya. Rapat. Dia pakai intensitas rendah dia. Kalau dia pakai rendah kita tinggi kali ya.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. He's a sharp little ball here.
Lagian bot ada-ada bisa kalah cuy.
Mexico are making a change now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Dani Olmo can so cleverly bypass the press. And this is Romario. And Romario!
Astaga, itu syuting terakhir dari Romario.
He's hit it long,
Bisakah?
but astray. Lovely feet. And the shot!
Mantap.
It's a goal! And right near the end, we have parity. That really is quite
Imbang doang,
fabulous.
Usai.
All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Number 18, Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz.
Ya begitulah.
And time is up.
Kalau AI disuruh yang
So it's
mainin.
ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities.
Kalau
and
Meksiko bisa
neither
kalah, cuy.
willing to give in. How would you sum up what we've
Meksikonya pun
witnessed, Jim?
nggak
Listen, the more this
nggak
game went on,
lisensi.
a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Hello everybody, and please join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary.
Rp20.000 loh itu. Panjang ini.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's-
gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here,
Everyone,
our
please
expert,
welcome
Jim
to the
Beglin.
field.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And now we observe the national anthems. Curacao have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
So it's away we go then. Not the most accurate pass. Diaz. Knocks it into space. Can he latch on to this? Guardiola. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Cafu. Nice looking ball. No luck with that dink over the top.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Welcome Mutiara Kasih.
And he's forced to go back. Well, that pass isn't the best.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Diaz. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. Now this could be a chance. And the shot! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
No surprise there. Can't be hesitant in those moments, Peter. Just allow the defence to regroup and stop the attack.
Guardiola. And it's Lopez. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, easy pickings there. Opts for safety. Indonesia, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's a sharp pass. Looking for options for movement. Deftly away. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Defending of the desperate variety. Curaçao are looking to go forward now. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Guardiola. Diaz. Antonetti. Curaçao are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Diaz. Almost half an hour in now. Nice bit of trickery. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so...
Goes for a
Goal.
shot!
Gelo.
There it is!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
The goal scorer for Indonesia after 32 minutes is number 12, Romario.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Nicely weighted ball. And he's managed to get free. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ball is over the line. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vermeer with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Indonesia are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Now he's running on Romario!
Gokil.
And it's
Digocek sama Romario.
again in a trice, and they are soaring. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And now he has two. Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Diaz is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Great defending, strong and determined.
That's good play from him.
Clipped into space. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Diaz. Guardiola.
2 added minutes.
Oh, this looks sharp. And they can counter here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And the counter is on. Diaz proves just a little bit too strong. So a temporary halt to the action.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Just a quick
And
announcement.
that ought to
We would like
encourage an
inform
even
you
more
that
ambitious
CCTV
approach in this
is now
second
in
half, Peter,
operation
with
for your
control
safety.
already established.
Everyone, please welcome the two
Indonesia
sides.
are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So off we go again. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he's being shifted off it. Diaz charging forward, the ball at his feet. Diaz, good purposeful running
Yeah.
this. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Malah dribble ke tengah dia.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. That'll be a corner. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter.
And
early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. Now that looks a decent ball. That's very neat. Good ball, good take. Romario on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite...
And Romario!
Hampir dong.
Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Substitution for Curacao. Number 12.
Curacao
Coming on
choosing
the
to
field
make the
is
first change.
number
Well, he's going to
19.
inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Diaz. Has a look and plays it forward. Some resolute defending there. Diaz. And it's Guardiola. Cafu. Romario being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
This is a promising build-up.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's hoisted clear. Throwing. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And that could well leave a mark. It is a corner. That has been knocked clear. Curacao have the chance to go the other way. Well, they can break here. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Here comes the volley!
Hampir.
It was a decent attempt in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Belok. Kepala dia tendangnya.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Looking to play him in. And now they can spring out of defence. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Fermin. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. He's had a shot! Off the
2
post!
added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, shoot, takes a shot! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Two minutes to be added on. Fermin. And that is that. Indonesia can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Romario claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Indonesia definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good...
Lagi kah? Atau udahan ya? Sekali lagi lah ya. Terakhir guys ya. Atau udahan sih, udah mau jam 6 guys. Kita lanjut besok lah ya. Thank you udah pada mampir. Sampai jumpa lagi di live stream berikutnya. And bye bye.
Thank you.